Guys, it's Michelle with Complete Wellness, and with Valentine's Day right around the corner, I just want to drop this video real quick on the pitfalls of dating, the warning signs. I know just like during the holiday season, there seems to be this external pressure, even if you're not feeling it, people projecting on you that you should be coupled. Where's so and so? We broke up. You know, and there's this, oh, poor thing, you're single. Oh. So, with that in mind, and Valentine's Day doesn't help, right? So, with facing that, and you don't have a date for Valentine's, I just know there might be a tendency to get a little bit desperate right now. And if that's what you're looking for, if you're really just, you know what, I'm just going to take a date to that party, I don't care if it works out, I just need to have a place filler, then great. However, if this is making you feel some deeper way about being single, so that you might lower your standard, I just want to throw some warning signs out there. So some red flags that if you see them, please take notice, take heed. And if you can live with it, if you see it, you know it's a red flag, and you're a grown up who can make your own decisions and you want to push through that. However, I would caution you to stop and think about the last time, how that worked out for you. So, I start with some warning signs. First off, pay attention to the warnings that they themselves give you. So when they're like, girl, I am crazy, don't let me catch you, let me find out, If you think that's cute, I don't. I think it's immature and needlessly dramatic and makes life long and hard. But if you think that's cute and that appeals to you, knock yourself out. If they're telling you they're not, if you're looking for a relationship and they are telling you out the gate, I'm not relationship material, I see this way more often than one would think. They told you they weren't relationship material. They told you they didn't want a relationship. They told you they were seeing other people. And you push through. I can change them. I'll be the one that is their one. Well, that heartbreak, that's on you. Because they told you. How do you refute something that they themselves told you? Here's another one. If they keep talking about their ex, even if it's disparagingly, even if that prick, that jerk, whatever, even if it's, I'm so glad to be out of that, I can't believe I stayed so long, that was such a mistake. The fact that they're focused on them, the fact that that's a repeating thing that they even say, they're not over them. No, they're not. I don't care if anytime they talk about them, it's terrible. It's really negative. They can't possibly feel for them. Listen, passion is passion. And if they haven't let that go, they haven't let that person go. No matter what they say. The proof is in their behavior. If they keep talking about it, they're not over it. If you feel lucky that they went to bed with you the first night, great. If that's what you were looking for and you got that, good for you. If it wasn't, and even you were thinking, ooh, that escalated quickly, and they convince you, or they want to say, oh, I never do that, this is the first time. Don't be that naive. If the panties dropped the first night, you're not special. You're not the only one they did that with. You get to dating, you're 3, 4, 5 dates into it, and Your friends, your loved ones pull you aside. People you respect their opinion. They pull you aside. Hey, you seem to be changing for the worse. Believe them. Don't get defensive. They care about you. If that person is causing you to be a better you, and the better you has pissed off people that were using you, and it's those people talking, whatever, you're going to get that. But if it's tried and true loved ones that have nothing to gain, they just care about you, and they see a behavior change in you that's for the worse, negative, don't dig your heels in just to be right. Believe them. I've seen people who have been single for a long time get with someone, and that someone is saying how they're going to change their life, and they're going to help them get better and healthier and rebuild them into who they truly are. Possibly not who you truly are, but who they want you to be. So it's great if someone comes along and treats you like a princess or a king. But know the difference between being treated like a princess and being treated like a project. They come in and just start turning everything upside down in your life, claiming it's for the better. Have some sense. Have some self-awareness to know, are they just controlling me? Yeah, I've seen that too, where someone, you just haven't been loved by the right person. And then that person sets out to control everything about them. Just know the difference, feel it out, listen to your little spidey senses, and if it feels like they're being controlling, they're being controlling. Take it for what it is. If you're into that, great, no judgment here. But if you're not, take that as a warning sign that they're about to control your life or try to take over controlling your life. If you start seeing incompatibilities, that's what dating is. First of all, take a beat and put into perspective what dating is. It is learning each other. It's getting to know, are we compatible as a couple? And sometimes you learn you're not compatible as people who know each other. But certainly, as you're auditioning for a mate, you want to. It's one thing to have some differences that spice things up. Ooh, no, I've never tried sushi before. Ooh, I like sushi. Thank you for bringing that into my life. And then you have nothing in common. You don't like the same movies. You don't like the same music. You have different life goals. You handle money differently. Those are big ones that you need to be paying attention to. Because if you're not compatible in the big things, and not, when I say big things like money, fidelity, trustworthiness, but a lot of people overlook the little things. Like if you're a morning person or you like to listen to this type of music all the time, those things over time will get on your nerves. And when you're in the beginning, sifting through, that's just something to consider. We have nothing in common. There's variances that are good and complementary. But when you have nothing in common, life goals, philosophies, religion, or spirituality, good Lord, I mean, billions of people in the world, stop. Don't do that to yourself. And the last thing, I hear this a lot, and I've said it too, is I didn't mean it. They say some horrendous, gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, earth-shattering crap to you, and then think they can clean it up with, I didn't mean it, I was mad, my bad, I was drinking. You gotta decide what you're gonna tolerate. Because people will treat you, you know how they're going to treat you? Exactly the way you allow them to treat you. You set the standard, how you treat yourself, what you put up with and don't put up with. You set that standard. So when they shit on you and you tolerate it and let them get away with I'm sorry for the 18th time, we're grown-ups. You got to be accountable for your decisions. And part of that is what you're allowing to happen to you. The I didn't mean it, that's rarely true. And if they didn't, they got some temper issues, they need to work on that. If they're saying I'm sorry for the same thing over and over, how sorry can they be? If it's the 5th time they gotta apologize for calling you some horrible name, or pulling some manipulative, vindictive bullshit on you, are they really sorry? Or is this just who they are? Think about it. I encourage you to search the videos, go through the library and see anything else that might be of value to you. That's why I put it out free of charge, because I hope that it helps someone realize to be more accountable for their lives, to engage their own self-worth, and whatever life, a person, something you're allowed to beat you down, it's there free for you to get what you can out of it. Or if you don't like it, so hey, no hard feelings. There are tons of resources out there. Someone will resonate with you. If this doesn't do it for you, keep searching until you find someone that does get through it. It does make sense to you. It does, speak your language. So